Dai, the weekend's win over Bath was the 5th win in a row. It's a pretty good time in the season to go on a good run of form like that.
Yeah, I think obviously because of the delayed start and having more games over this Six Nations period, this was always going to be a critical period, whether you were going to be in there at the end of the season with a chance of achieving things or not, really. So it's an important time for us and an important time to get things right.
This is always quite a different and a difficult kind of period for the club, with kind of players coming and going in and out of the squad. But it's good that we've managed to put a few wins together, and hopefully that will continue.
We've had five games on the bounce now, and the boys are starting to get into a good groove, and some of the wins haven't been pretty, but at the end of the day, a win is a win, and we want to keep pushing on and seeing what the future holds for us.
We're up into 3rd in the table. You've always said that your first target is that top 6, and I guess that still applies.
Absolutely, I think there's 9 games left, and you've seen we've gone. I think we've won our last 3 games, and we've gone from 10th to 3rd, which shows how tight the league is. We lose our next 3 games, we go from 3rd to 10th. So the reality is, as I keep on saying, really is if we have 4 or 5 games left and we're in that top 4, we'll give it a real crack. But our goal has been quite simple here. We want to be in that top 6. We want to be a consistent top 6 teams over the next couple of seasons.
We've been here before, like creeped into obviously the top 4 and stuff, and haven't been able to hold on to it. But I think with these run of games that we've had, and the experience that the boys have been through, and obviously with the squad that we've got now, we've bolstered it up, improved our squad. I think we're probably in a good position to try and cement that, but it all starts with this game on the weekend, which will help us to hold our position there. And yeah, we just got to keep working hard and take each game as it comes.
The last game against Quins was a narrow 26-21 loss at the Stoop, so I guess you guys will have that right at the front of your minds preparing for Sunday's game.
Yeah, over the last 4 or 5 years, all of our games against Quins have been pretty close affairs, and I don't think this weekend's going to be any different. We do need to get a win, and it would be great to get a win this weekend and open up a little bit of a gap between ourselves and Quins, but as I said, it's going to be very difficult.
I don't think we played well at the start of the season, and I think we've improved and we're a better team now. But I think we have to look over the last month or so. Our best performances have been away from home. So we need to really put a performance in at the Ricoh, really. And that's what it's going to take on the weekend, because Quins are a quality team. Both Connor and myself one of us end up having a mini heart attack in these games, because they always go right to the wire. And teams always seem to nick it off the other team towards the end of the game. So this will be a great game, I'm sure. Lots of points scored, 2 teams that want to play rugby, so I'm sure it's going to be a great viewing for the supporters.
Quins played very well against us on the opening day of the season, and they had a very good opener to the season as well. They've been kind of consistently in that top 4 or 5 teams in the league, and it's where we want to be and it's where we aspire to be. So it's going to be a battle at the weekend, because both teams really are pushing for the same top end of the table.
And back at the Ricoh Arena, I know that support is a big boost for you boys, and that'll be a big focus for you going into the game, won't it? Making that a fortress and getting a good run of form at home.
Yeah, definitely. We've since we moved there just over a year ago, we've been putting in the performances, and everyone's loved the support we've been getting on game days, and just the crazy, obviously the fans doing their thing, and yeah, we just love playing there. We want to continue these wins as we carry on the rest of the season.
Although we've had 2 wins against Worcester and Newcastle, we really had to dig them wins out, and the conditions weren't great, which obviously didn't really allow us to play the rugby that we'd like to play, and you've got to give them 2 teams credit as well. And be honest, we probably nicked both games in the last 5 minutes. We need to step up our performances at home, really, and we know we're going to have to do against Quins. Great win away to Northampton, great win away to Bath, but we probably feel that we're going to have somewhere near them type of performances to get the result again on the weekend.